Resistance to whatever pains us does not separate us, let alone liberate us from that pain. In truth, it binds us to the unconscious nature that creates it. Now, I wrote this because I'm sitting here thinking, I don't know what else to do with moments I don't want. I don't know what else to do with loneliness or sorrow or anxiety or fear. I don't know what else to do with unwanted moments other than resist them. Isn't that the truth? That's the captivity. That's the captivity. A consciousness that only knows to resist the condition that it actually brought about through its desire for the other. It is so perfectly harmonious, perfect math, perfect balance, perfect harmony. But we live in a disharmonious, unbalanced consciousness that can't see how it is complicit in creating what it doesn't want because it's identified with what it does. We can't see it. So if resistance, I'm bringing everybody in out there here, I'm asking you all now, if resistance to whatever pains me doesn't separate or free me from that pain, but binds me to that consciousness, what am I left to do with when the moment comes where I'm getting ready to go through that addiction again, that anger, that hatred, that fear? What am I to do if resistance doesn't do anything? What am I to do? See, I don't know. Nothing. Become the witness to the consciousness instead of the captive of it. Now, ordinarily, I couldn't begin to dream of doing something like that because all I know to do is to answer the will of the tyrant, the will of that desire. I don't know what else to do. Isn't resistance the flip side of insistence? So resistance just comes up when what I insist on doesn't work out. Now I get it. Resistance, insistence, dead end. Nowhere to go. My God, well, what am I supposed to do? Let me sit here in the moment that consciousness is weaving its spell, tempting, dragging, drawing, and be the observer of that nature instead of serving it the way I always do. I say it 1,000 different ways. It's the same outcome, but I have to be willing to sit in that space, don't I? And in that space, what do I finally become aware of? How painful that nature is. I'm never aware of the pain of desire. I only know the pleasure of it. I'll say it again. I never know the pain of desire. I only know its pleasure. Because when I'm in pain, it wants pleasure. And when it finally doesn't get the pleasure it wants, it goes into pain and then just comes up with something else it wants.